Good day everyone, I'm Leonidas Grona and today I will discuss to you the numbers and patterns. So let's start. First, let us define what is pattern. In mathematics, pattern is a repeated arrangement of numbers, shapes, colors, or pictures that follow a specific rule. A pattern may have a list of numbers in which a constant number is added to get the succeeding terms. A list number which form a pattern is called sequence. Now, let's have an example. Write the next three terms of the following sequences. Let's have the first one. The given is 9, 18, 27, 36, and 45. What are the next three terms in the sequence? Now what we need to do is to look for a pattern. Notice that each number has a common difference of 9. So to go from 9 to 18, kailangan natin mag-add ng 9. So 9 plus 9 is 18. Likewise, to go from 18 to 27, we need to add 9 kay 18. So 18 plus 9 is 27. Whenever you have a sequence that differs by a common number, this is an arithmetic sequence. If you can add or subtract by the same number, you have an arithmetic sequence. So 27 plus 9 is 36. 36 plus 9 is 45. In able to get the next term, we also need to add 9 until we get the three missing terms. So 45 plus 9 is 54. 54 plus 9 is 63. And 63 plus 9 is 70. Therefore, the next three terms of this sequence are 54, 63, and 70. So, anytime you have a sequence that differs by repeated addition or subtraction, it is an arithmetic sequence. So, let's have an example number 2. 1, 2, 4, 7, and 11. So, what are the next three terms in this sequence? Kagaya ng ginawa natin kanina sa first example, hahanapin muna natin yung pattern or titignan natin kung mayroon siyang pattern. So, kung mapapansin nyo, given ay hindi siya same or wala siyang common difference. Pero may pattern pa rin siya. Kung mapapansin nyo, nag-a-add siya ng value pero pataas ng pataas. So, from 1 to 2, nag-add tayo ng 1 kay 1. And from 2 to 4, nag-add tayo ng 2 kay 2. So, sundin lang natin yung pattern na yun to get the next 3 terms or to get the next terms. So, 4 plus 3 is 7. 7 plus 4 is 11. So, next, hanapin na natin yung next 3 terms niya. 11 plus 5 is 16. 16 plus 6 is 22. And 22 plus 7 is 29. Plus 5 siya kasi yung last na inad natin kay 7 is 4. So, dadagdagan lang natin siya ng isa. Kaya naging 11 plus 5, 16 plus 6, and 22 plus 7. Therefore, the next three terms of this sequence are 16, 22, and 29. Okay, now let's have the next example. Okay, so example number 3. The given is 100, 78, 54, 28, and 0. Identify ulit natin if merong pattern. So, parang katulad lang siya nung example number 2. But in this case, isa-subtract naman natin yung ratio or yung pagitan. So to go from 100 to 78, nagbawas tayo ng 22 or nag-subtract ng 22. So 100 minus 22 is 78. Since increasing yung pag-subtract or yung binabawas natin, magiging 24 yung next na ibabawas natin kay 78. So magiging 78 minus 24 is 54. Then, follow lang natin yung pattern. 54 minus 26, 28, and 28 minus 28 is 0. After natin ma-figure out, we will going to find the next three terms. Since 28 yung last na binawas, yung isa-subtract natin kay 0 is 30. So, 0 minus 30 is negative 30. Then, add ulit ng 2 kay 30. Bali, magiging negative 30 minus 32 is negative 62. And ganun lang ulit, negative 62 minus 34 is negative 96. Therefore, the next three terms are negative 30, negative 62, and negative 96. Now, let's have example number 4. Given is 30, 35, 45, 60, and 80. So, para lang din siyang yung previous example natin, but this time plus 5 naman. Okay, so answer natin. So, between 30 and 35, nag-add ng 5 to become 35. Next is 35 plus 10 is 45. 45 plus 15 is 60 and 60 plus 20 is 80. Next is hahanapin natin ulit yung next 3 terms. Since 20 yung last na in-add kay 60, ang i-add naman natin kay 80 ngayon ay 25. Since padagdag na ng padagdag ng 5 yung ina-add natin sa given. Okay, so 80 plus 25 is 105. 105 plus 30 is 135, and 135 plus 35 is 170. Therefore, the next three terms of this sequence are 105, 135, and 170. And now, let's have our fifth example. The next given are 151, 149, 145, and 121. So, same lang din ang mga naunang given. Same procedure lang din na nag-i-increase yung common difference. So, let's find out kung ano yung three next terms. So, start tayo sa 151. So, from 151 to 149, we need to subtract 2 para makuha si 149. Next is magiging minus 4 siya kasi nag-multiply ng 2 yung common difference. So, magiging 4. And ayun yung isa-subtract natin kay 149. So, 149 minus 4 is 145. Then, same process, multiply ulit natin sa 2 yung sinundan na common difference which is 4. So, magiging 145 minus 8 is equal to 137. Then, after nun, magiging 16 si 8 since times 2. So, magiging 137 minus 16 is equal to 121. Now, tingnan natin or hanapin na natin yung next three terms using the same process. Yung 16 yung last common difference, magiging 32 kasi times 2. So, 121 minus 32 is 89. 89 minus 64 is 25. And 25 minus 128 is negative 103. Therefore, the next three terms in this sequence are 89, 25, and negative 103. Now, let's proceed to another example. Okay, so here in example number 6, the given are 36, 43.5, 51, 58.5, and 66. So, para lang tong yung given natin or yung example natin sa number 1 since pare-parehas lang to ng common difference. So, kung mapapansin nyo, ang common difference niyan is 7.5. So, start ako kay 36. 36 plus 7.5 is 43.5. 43.5 plus 7.5 is equal to 51. 51 plus 7.5 is equal to 58.5. And 58.5 plus 7.5 is equal to 66. Now, let's get the next three terms. So, same process lang, mag-add lang tayo ng 7.5. So, 66 plus 7.5 is 73.5. 73.5 plus 7.5 is 81. And 81 plus 7.5 is 88.5. Therefore, the next three terms in the sequence are 73.5, 81, and 88.5. Now, let's have another example. So, here in number 7, the given are 100.1, 100, 99.8, 99.5, and 91.1. So, para lang din siya yung example natin ng mga nauna yung tumataas yung common difference. 100.1 minus 1.1 to get 100, to get the 100. Next, since magtataas nga siya, magiging 0.2 yung next na ibabawas natin. So, 100 minus 0.2 is equal to 99.8. 99.8 minus 0.3 is 99.5. 99.5 minus 0.4 is 99.1. Kukunin naman natin yung next three terms. Since 0.4 yung last na sinubtract natin kay 99.5, magiging 0.5 yung next na isa-subtract natin kay 99.1. So, 99.1 minus 0.5 is 98.6. 98.6 minus 0.6 is 98. And 98 minus 0.7 is equal to 97.93. Therefore, the next three terms in this sequence are 98.6, 98, and 97.3. Now, let's move on to our next example. So paano naman kapag fraction? So, kapag fraction, parang ganun lang din siya. So, kung makikita nyo dito sa given, 1 over 2, 11 over 2, 23 over 2, 37 over 2, and 53 over 2. So, makikita nyo pare-parehas ng denominator. So, ang i-compute na lang natin dyan is yung numerator. So, yung procedure, mag-a-add lang tayo ng mag-a-add. So, kung papansin nyo, sa una, from 1 to 11, 10 yung dinagdag. So mag-i-increase yan ng 2. Yung parang example natin kanina. So, magiging 1 plus 10 is equal to 11. 11 plus 12 is equal to 23. 23 plus 14 is equal to 37. And 37 is equal to 16. Next natin hahanapin is yung next three terms. Since 16 yung last common difference natin, ang magiging common difference na sunod is 18. So, plus 2 lang. So, magiging 53 plus 18 is equal to 71. 71 plus 20 is equal to 91. And 91 plus 22 is equal to 113. Then, ikakopy na lang natin yung denominator na 2. So, therefore, the next three terms in this sequence are 71 over 2, 91 over 2, and 113 over 2. Now, let's have our second to the last example. So, given here in number 9 is 5 over 8, 13 over 8, 21 over 8, 29 over 8, and 37 over 8. So, halos parang katulad lang siya nung given sa number 8 na same lang yung denominator. So, kung mapapansin nyo, ang common difference niya is 8 because from 5 to 13, kailangan natin mag-add ng 8 para makuha yung 13. So, same lang ang gagawin natin hanggang sa makuha yung mga hinahanap. So, 5 plus 8 is equal to 13. 13 plus 8 is equal to 21. 21 plus 8 is equal to 29. 29 plus 8 is equal to 37. So, hindi na natin papakailaman ulit yung denominator dito since pare-parehas naman siya. Kakopy na lang ulit natin yan paglagay ng sagot. So, now let's get the next three terms. So, the last sequence or the last term na nakalagay is 37 over 8. So, yung 37, mag-add lang ulit tayo ng 8 hanggang makuha natin yung next three terms. So, 37 plus 8 is equal to 45. 45 plus 8 is equal to 53. And 53 plus 8 is equal to 61. So, therefore, the answer here is 45 over 8, 53 over 8, and 61 over 8. So, now let's have our last example. So, the given is square root of 2, 12 plus square root of 2, 24 plus square root of 2, 36 plus square root of 2, and 48 plus square root of 2. So, in this case, para lang din yan sa fraction. Yung square root of 2 is constant and each term is increases by 12. So, the last term before we find the next terms or the next three terms is 48. So, since constant yung square root of 2, yung nasa labas lang or yung walang square root yung i-compute natin. So, since it is increases by 12, so magiging 12 plus 12 is equal to 24. 24 plus 12 is equal to 36, and 36 plus 12 is equal to 48. So next, hanapin natin yung next three terms niya. So the last term na is 48. So 48 plus 12 is 60. 60 plus 12 is 72, and 72 plus 12 is 84. So, gagayahin na lang natin yung square root of 2 since constant nga siya. Ikakopy na lang natin siya paglagay natin ng sagot. So, therefore, the next three terms are 60 plus square root of 2, 72 plus square root of 2, and 84 plus square root of 2. And this is the end of my presentation. I hope you learned something and thank you for listening.